What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Brevard College Disc Golf Course for another Formwork Friday, and this one has a little bit to do with weight and speed and disc speed. And I brought out the rangefinder. We have the C-Line DD, and it is 174. And I have this Halo Valkyrie, and it is 158. Valkyries are supposed to be one of the furthest flying discs in the world. The world record was held for many, many years with a Valkyrie. Let's see if it still lives up to its old potential. And let's see if weight makes any difference on how far your disc is going to go. I had to wait for a mostly calm day. Hopefully the wind stays away. Let's go through a couple of tee shots and see which one goes further. Since distance or closeness to the basket doesn't really matter, since this is just a distance competition between lightweight, faster disc or lightweight, slower, heavier weight, faster disc, want to know. So we're actually going to use more of the open space. So if we're not in the middle and close to the basket, that's fine. We're just going to use the open space because we don't want to go in the trees because that would skew any results that we would get. So make sure they're in the open. Which one's going to go first? Heads, DD, throws first, tails, Valkyrie. And it is heads, so the DD is going to go first. Max distance rip. What can we get? I'm going to aim out this way. Oh, that one actually came out. That is so far. Let's see if the Valkyrie can do anything close. Oh my goodness, that Valkyrie didn't flip over. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the DD on more hyzer than the Valkyrie the rest of today. Wow. Kind of expected 158, but it is Halo. So I need to give it some credit. Here at the Valkyrie right here, so I'm getting 392. That's pretty good. Now, Tailwind was helping us. Tailwind is going to be headwind on the next drive, so it could be interesting, but keep these numbers in mind. We got 392 with the Valkyrie. Let's go find out where the DD went to, and that might be my furthest throw on flat ground ever. Moved all the way up to 442. Now, there is a tailwind, but that is the furthest I've ever thrown on flat ground. So whatever I'm doing for these Formwork videos is working. As we're walking up to the next tee pad, I can already feel that it's not a strong breeze, but there is a headwind. It's just very faint. So weight plays way more of an impact when you're throwing with wind. Let's see if this Valkyrie can withstand the abuse from the wind, but it already looks like it's more stable than the DD just from the first drive. All right, we are rotating the tee order. That way one disc doesn't always get the first throw. So Valkyrie is throwing first on this one. We're gonna throw it into the wind and let it pan back over towards the basket. This hole is 370. So with the distance we got on the last hole, both of these should pass the basket. Headwind though, versus tailwind. All right, now for the DD. That may skew results a bit. because that one turned into a roller. Okay, the headwind definitely had an effect. Oh my goodness. The DD was inside circle 1 on a 370, and the Valkyrie was about 40 feet short. So on that hole, the roller that the DD did went about 20 feet further than the Valkyrie. We're gonna go throw a hole 11's drive and maybe make a few more conclusions from there. Hole 11's tee shot is one that I would actually use a disc like this. I'm gonna punch it on a hyzer at the trees on the left, or maybe even to the left of the trees on the left, and it should stand up and then drift to the right. We saw that really well with the Valkyrie. Let's see if we can do it again with the DD. We saw it from the DD on the first hole. Let's see if we can recreate that shot. We're a little bit more protected from the wind in here, so hopefully this doesn't turn into a roller. Corner. Also, that turned over too much. Okay. We're gonna keep this footage in the video, but I'm gonna go pick those up and I'm gonna rethrow because both of those were bad. Okay, take number 2. I'm gonna aim at the basket. If I aim at the basket, hopefully I throw it far enough to the left. Cut roll. Oh, if I'm gonna get any distance with that, I have to put some air under it. This is the second time this has happened in a video where I go just get a Valkyrie, a lightweight Valkyrie, G-Star, this one's Halo, and I go to test it, and for some reason I throw it so well that at this point I am going to do my own self a favor, and I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm going to put a lightweight Valkyrie in my bag. Because that 146 G-Star that I threw a couple months ago, and then this 158, this is so much fun. And it goes so far, and I'm not even trying that hard. I just focused on a clean release. I am gonna range it though. So let's go see how far that one went. The DD, it's a lot of fun, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun learning to control it a little bit better. But there's something about the Valkyrie. That mold is so good. Uphill into a headwind. This disc went flip up, laser beam straight, tiny little bit of a finish, 380. I'm not trying to stick more info in my bag, but when you find a disc that works, put it in the bag. There's an entire podcast, a disc golf podcast on YouTube that you can listen to called In the Bag, and their saying is, if it's good, keep it in the bag. And it's not in the bag, but if it's good, put it in the bag. Lightweight discs can go further. Lightweight discs, though, I don't think it's that they go further. I think that they give you more confidence with the distance that you have. So while I don't know what I would throw with a max weight Valkyrie, and it's not going as far as a Tailwind DD shot, but unless I'm throwing it in a Tailwind, like I have to be extremely touchy with the DD. But I was getting 380, 330 into a pretty decent headwind, 380, 390 with a 158 Valkyrie. Figure out the right weight for you. And while max weight, I still love to throw max weight, and it's extremely reliable. Sometimes Lightweight will get the job done just a little bit better and a little bit easier. Hopefully you enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment all that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber-only giveaways. And if we can hit 1,500 before Christmas, going to be adding an extra disc into the giveaway just for Christmas time. Until next time, see you out on the course.